Hello everyone, welcome back to another tomato sauce stream. Today we're going to be playing more Pokemon Champions because this is a game that I do really like. I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. I know not everyone really gives a shit about Pokemon, or by extension Pokemon Champions. It's kind of like going to be sort of a niche within a niche, even though it's Pokemon, which is, it sounds weird to say Pokemon's a niche, but you know, most people are going to come to this channel for Rush Duel content, so if it's not Rush Duel, I know a lot of people kind of tune out a little bit, but I'm going to keep doing this because I really like it. As long as this game is fun, I will continue to play it. The amount that I stream it will probably be determined by how much is going on the Rush Duel side of things. So for now, we're going to be playing this. We're probably going to play some more singles today. I think that is what I am looking forward to doing. But before we hop in, we'll just say hello to us in chat. So we have Victor. Hello, Victor. We have Islet. Hello, Islet. How is everyone? I mean, I'm doing pretty good. All things considered, I'm doing pretty. I've been very busy. Very busy lately. But other than that, pretty good. And we did obviously watch Zexal yesterday, which was a lot of fun. Obviously, you guys were both there, having a great time with that. Horrible. Uh-oh, that's not idea. How you doing? Did you have a shave? I mean, I do shave regularly, so yes. but. I think we will just hop in, right? We'll pause this music so we don't get overlapping tracks. We'll see how this transitions. Excellent. Perfect. All right. We will just be able to hop straight in. You're going to have to let me know if the audio is too loud on this. It's a bit awkward to try and finagle it. You look newly shaved, that's why I asked. I mean, it's pretty much the same. Right, we're going to go for a recruit. This is the first thing we do. We're going to do a gacha pull. Let's see if we can get something good. I don't really know what I'm looking for. Like, Sinistra would probably be good. Whimsicott. I could do with some grass Pokemon, really. Let's see what we get. Fingers crossed we get something interesting. Hey, King John. Welcome on in. Let's see what we got the rainbow thing, so I think that means there's going to be something like shiny in here or something. The only thing is, we're not really after a shiny, so well, there's a Ditto. None of this is like piquing my interest right now. We got Gallade, okay. Lycanroc and Orthworm. So what was the special? Because we got like the... Oh, is it this ball? Is it we got a quick ball on Gorgeist? I'm not gonna lie, I don't really want any of these Pokemon. Nothing here is interesting me. Gallade and Gorgeist? I don't really want any of these. The issue is, again, to remember, I only have 35 spots. So it's kind of tight for me. So whatever I get, I'm probably not keeping. 302 here, time zones are always funny to me. That's always going to be the way. 3 of these Pokemon can actually Mega Evolve. Yeah, but I don't need them. Their Megas are just kind of crap. Tomato, you can go temporary. I mean, yeah, we're going to be going temporary either way, so I don't think it matters what we pick, because I don't think we're keeping any of these. So, sure, we'll take Gallade. Welcome to the squad, Gallade. No joke, I would love to see you kick ass with Mega Pinsir. I mean, Mega Pinsir's just ass is the issue. Alright. Take a look at what we've got at the moment, because we have obviously played a little bit more. We've been doing basically just like one fight a day just to do the quests. So this is the box that we have now. Pikachu is obviously just kind of sitting pretty. We have Gengar. We were using Mega Gengar for a long time, but we've taken it out for now. We might go back to it, though. I haven't really decided anything just yet. Obviously, we were playing the Mega Charizard last time. I did just get this Basculegion. I'm not really sure what to do with it, but I know it's pretty good. A lot of these are just kind of filler. Like, we're not keeping Mamoswine. We're not going to keep Gallade. We're not going to keep Scovillion. I don't think we're going to keep Basculegion. I don't think we're going to keep Alakazam. We're probably not going to keep Garganacl. Again, we've only got 8 slots left, so we can't keep everything, right? That's just not happening. Basculegion is amazing. Yeah, I've seen that it's, like, doing well and performing. It's, like, putting up results. I just don't know what to do with it yet, right? You're speaking from a hyper-competitive mindset. You don't need to have all of your Pokemon be stupidly competitive in the future to have battles against viewers. Yeah, I don't care about having battling against viewers, right? That's not what I'm doing this for. I'm playing free-to-play. and we're playing without using home. So what we're trying to do is make the most competitive team we can with these restrictions in place. That is my objective in doing this. I understand, right? You know, you can play Pokemon however you want. You can do whatever you... The way I want to play Pokemon is play it competitive, right? I want to build hyper-competitive teams. That's the whole point. Read last respects. I mean, again, I'm not going to go too much into it, and this doesn't have it on it right now. I'm not going to, like... Oh, it does have it there. The issue is, again, I'm covering all of the buttons, so it's hard to, like, see what they do. Last respects, what does this do? Power 50, accuracy 100. This moves powers increased by 50 each time a Pokemon in the user's party is fainted. Ooh. Okay. So in, like, a doubles, this could get plus 150. It's probably most likely going to get plus 100. Still 150 with accuracy 100 is still kind of crazy. And it is a ghost, so it will get stabbed. Tomato doesn't care about his viewers, confirmed. It's just one of those, like, I don't mind, like, doing viewer battles and stuff, but that is never going to be the focus of the content. Let's be honest, guys. Like, that is not who I'm about. We barely even do viewer duels in Yu-Gi-Oh! And that is, like, the main squeeze, right? Alright. We're going to hop in. We're just going to continue doing some single battles for now. We're just going to go in with this squad and see what happens. Again, we're not expecting to, like, win every game. We're going to make a lot of mistakes. This is basically just a learning experience for the most part. Literally, why are we keeping Pikachu? The thing is worthless competitive-wise. Because I don't need the spot yet. I haven't just thrown anything away yet because I haven't... Like, when I get to 35, then I'll start chucking stuff in the bin, right? What are we against her? Water Psychic, Double Fairy, Garchomp, which means I feel like my Garchomp would probably get eaten alive against this team. He also has Ice. Fighting there. And a Fire type. I might send Clefable first. And then... Starmie probably has an electric attack, which would be annoying. But Gyarados has the Wakarn Berry already, so maybe he'll be fine. Double Fairy. I guess we could send in Sneasler. Because Sneasler should be okay against, like, at least some of what he's got. The Poison will be good against the Fairies. For the Dragon, we haven't really got anything. For the Ground, we haven't really got anything. But I suppose we have Gyarados to deal with that, so that shouldn't be the end of the world. What I really want is something to deal with the Starmie, which I guess Dark should be pretty good against that, so maybe we do just send in Sneasler. I think we'll just do this for now. Let's see what happens. 150 is amazing. It's the ability that gets up to 200, so it's amazing. Of course, Basky Legion would be amazing in this fight. Yeah, again, I haven't, like, done much research into it, right? That's the issue. Is I'm very out of the know when it comes to this sort of thing. Ninetales is a special attacker? Right? Let's throw a light screen down. Alright, Aura Veil. Stronger against... The issue is there's a lot of moves I don't really know what they do. What we might do is just swap out immediately into Gyarados. It's not a special attacker, it's a wall. Okay. But what kind of attacks does it have? Confuse Ray. Ooh, that's annoying. Realistically, I'm not going to just sit in on that. So we'll go back into Clefable. You're sending a flying type against an ice type? Yeah, but it's water, so it resists ice. Let's just send a Moonlight for now. Okay, it's just going to use Confuse Ray. Is this all it's going to do? We're just going to hit another Moonlight. I don't want to swap into it. Freeze Dry is 4 times against Gyarados? Why is Freeze Dry 4 times against Gyarados? What does Freeze Dry do? Freeze Dry is super effective against water. Is that just like its thing? It just does super effective against water. Please, Clefable, just use... There we go. There's Moonlight. Okay. Snow stopped. Light Screen wore off. Aurora Veil wore off. I mean, should we even Mega Evolve? Is Freeze Dry a special move as well? The issue is I don't really have anything to deal with this that I want to, like, throw into it. A special move should hit good. Yeah, but he's going to resist that because he's part fairy, right? Oh, no, he doesn't resist. It's just effective. Freeze Dry is special. Alright, we'll try and set up screens again, I think. Let's see what he's sending in. Sends in Lucario. What is Lucario going to have that's good into Clefable? Like, is he going to be able to one-shot this? What I could do as well... Oh, no, I didn't mean to press that. Whoops. Again, that was me pressing A when I meant to press B. He could probably one-shot. Fighting Steel. Yeah, but I don't know. I always forget what Fairy's weak to. Alright. Let's get Gary in. So, we got Reflect up, so we should be reducing the amount of damage we take. Ah, and that doesn't reduce his attack. Flash Cannon. How much is that going to do? Not too much. If he were to swap straight away into the ice thingy, what would be the best attack against it? I don't even know. Yeah, but what attack is good into ID Dance? I mean, that's what I'm thinking about, but I don't know what is going to be good into specifically the Ninetales. Like, what is this Ninetales weak to? You think Waterfall's going to one-shot it? Because I need to one-shot it. Well, we're dead then. Oh no, he's using Aurora Veil? Why? Surely Freeze Dry would just one-tap us. Especially on 135. Oh, it's Aurora Veil Protect and... thingy. Protect and Light Screen. Oh, what is it? Reflect and Light Screen. That's good to know. Sure, we'll just send the Sneeze in. Alright, if he swaps out... If he goes into... Thingy... I don't really have a good move for... Thingy, right? Because Steel would just resist it. Fighting would get resisted. I guess we'll click Throat Chop. Oh, why do you... Why are you faster than me, bro? Please, for the love of God, just hit him. Okay. Diaclaw is super effective. Yeah, but if he swaps into Lucario, it just doesn't work. I don't think I can leave this in while it's thingied. Right, Sneasler come back. We'll send out Clefable. He's going to Mega. I have no idea what Mega Starmie does, by the way. I've never fought against this before. I don't know if its stats... Like, I assume its stats get bigger. I don't know which stats. I assume it's just a really good special attack. Oh, is it a physical attacker? Ow. Well. I mean, this is just dead. So at this point, we're just hoping to get something out. I mean, this is dead. This is giving us a safe switch into a non-confused Pokemon. That's all this is doing. It has huge power. It doubles its attack. Okay. Alright. The issue is, I don't think we win against Lucario. So even if we do get a good move in here... I mean, I guess we just always throat chop, right? Just to get the super effective on it. And it doesn't even one-tap. The question is, does Aqua Jet one-shot us? Oh, no, it wasn't even Aqua Jet, because it would have gone first. Yeah. I don't know. That was just a knowledge check. There was so much we didn't know about his team. He crit us there? I don't think the crit mattered. I think he would have killed us anyway. I think that was just a really horrid matchup for us, more than anything. So it's fine, it's whatever, right? There's going to be some games where you just go into it and you just didn't have the team for it. It's whatever. I don't think his team was, like, particularly good or anything. Like, I'm not sat here like, oh man, he had, like, the most broken team of all time. It's just like we just did not have what we needed for it. I think he was pretty much playing a cheese comp, and we didn't have the way to, like, break the cheese. This team is weird. He's got a couple of setup mons. Double flying. It's the only real overlap. We'll put Clefable in again. He doesn't have much that can do with Gary if he does get a setup. Garchomp's a bit weird here. It does resist a lot of what he's got, though, so maybe we just send in Chomp. Mind you, he doesn't have any, like, good fighting here, right? So maybe King Gambit can just set up on him. The issue is going to be the Hydreigon. I need something to deal with that. I guess Clefable's realistically not a good answer to that. Hydreigon's Dark. What's Dark weak to? I always forget type matchups. Let's get out... this quick. Alright, Dark is weak to Fighting Bug Fairy. Well, with that, it would be Sneasler again. So maybe we can send that in. Let's just go for this. Let's try this again. See what happens. Literally, it's just every move that Sneasler has. Alright. Mamoswine open. I don't really know what Mamoswine does. I know it just kind of ice shards. I think this thing is a physical attacker. But again, this is like a weird knowledge check thing where I just do not know what is going to be good here. No, again! Oh, I am so annoyed at the bloody controller. I do that so often, which is every other controller in the world has this as cancel and this as confirm. This is the only controller that doesn't do that. And it trips me up every time. Alright. Bloody Nintendo just have to be different. It's literally a skill diff of the controller. Alright. I mean, he's going to hit us again. Let's see how much a Moonblast does. Rock Blast is going to do very little. I just want to see the kind of damage range we're looking at here. That's actually really good damage. Alright, we're going to hit him with another Moonlight here. Because he's going to hit us first, I would imagine. He might swap out. He's going to use Earthquake. Okay, that'll chunk us. Then we'll heal back up with Moonlight. Do we have a way to check how long our Reflect is up for? Reflect wore off. Okay, so that's just come off now. So we'll hit him with another Reflect. Swapping out Mammoth one. Sends out Victory Bell. I have no idea what Victory Bell does. It's poison, so I know it's going to be good into us. He's probably going to use a poison move. I don't know if it's a special attacker or whatever. I don't really have anything good that's going to be super strong into it. Might just send this in. It's a special attacker. I don't think we can leave Clefable in. Just because he's going to use a poison move, which is going to be super effective, right? We'll send in Gary. The issue is, I think Gary might just get killed. I don't really have a good answer for this thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about that as well. Lawrence attack isn't going to do anything. He's probably going to one-tap Gary. Man, just not having a move for this really sucks. I mean, Gary lived, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Poison, again, doesn't really matter. Gary's going to die very quickly either way. We'll see if we can get a chunk of its health off first. Gary should be faster, right? Yeah. Ah, it didn't even do that much damage. What is this mon? Like, is it a tanky Pokemon? And it heals? Oh, that's so cringe, man. Yeah, we just lose then, right? I don't think I can beat this thing. I did not have a Pokemon for this. I just didn't bring one. Strength Sap's just going to heal it up again. Yeah, I mean, we're going to get a massive speed boost off that, but that's not going to do enough, I don't think. I literally need to get a status condition on him. There we go, Paralysis. Right, Paralysis only is relevant if we get the 12%, which we're not going to get by the look of it. I hate this. Right, let's just get out of here, man. I'm done with this fight. I'm so done with this. This is why Pokemon can be annoying. Just because there's cringe shit like this where I don't have the knowledge for this. I forgot that Victory Bell even had a Mega, right? So I'm like, I don't know what else. I didn't expect him to even bring it. That is one thing I would really like. I would really, 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 really like them to make this 6v6 rather than 3v3. 3v3 it adds such a knowledge check where you can just not bring the right mons. Where in 6v6, I feel like you can cover every base. But the issue is, in singles, you get the problem of, like, stall is such a powerful strategy in singles. Like, it is so ridiculously good. So he's got a bunch of guys that can Mega. Pretty much almost the entire team can just Mega. I guess we'll go for like this. We'll try this out. We'll just rock with this. We're just gonna jump in and see what happens. 1v1 with 3 mons is you don't have something for 1 tanky mon. It's usually over. Yeah, I mean, we have the stuff, though, right? The issue was we couldn't get it out in a good way. That was the issue. Alright, what is Frostlass? Is this a special attacker? I'm going to assume it's a special attacker. Okay, Nightshade is special? Question mark? Using Hex. What does Hex do? Let's Mega, because we're just not Megaing at the moment. We have just not been Megaing for some reason. Again, I don't even know what Mega Clefable does. I don't know if this, like, makes it tougher or gives it more attack or... That did so much damage. Holy shit. Wait, is that... Did I just change my type? Is that why it did bonus damage to me? I mean, if he's going to use an ice move again... Let's switch this then. Nightshade. Is he just like clicking random buttons? I really don't understand what his plan is here. I'm going to use Flare Blitz in case he swaps in to something kind of nasty. When your ace Pokemon is Volcarona, Hex is actually a good move to have. Mega doesn't run out, by the way, so no reason to save it. Yeah, so the main reason to save it would be if it gives you, like, a detrimental stat change, right? Like, Mega Garchomp makes it slower. So it's like, do you keep it, do you not, right? Sends out Gary. I think he is going to click Dragon Dance. Oh, he's not. He's getting so greedy with that. Is it a special attack Gyarados as well? I almost always see Gyarados be physical. It has a... What is this Pokemon? Bruh. How am I supposed to predict what it's going to do when you give it a physical water and a... Bruh, I do not know how I'm supposed to predict what this guy's going to do. He's just clicking random buttons on, like, random-ass Pokemon with random-ass moves. Let's just Moonblast it. Mega Clef gets Flying as well as Fairy? Yeah, that's what I thought happened. Moonblast Clefable! Another waterfall. Okay. I'm just going to click Moonlight again. I just want to be a lot healthier for when the next Pokemon comes in. Hurricane? I mean, that is annoying. Not going to lie. Right, let's swap back. I really don't want to get hit with confusion. That's just going to be annoying. And this thing has what? Flying water as its moves? Gyarados avoided the attack. I think we're going to click Dragon Dance. The issue is if we do get confused, it is going to be very annoying, but... Using Surf. Okay, this shouldn't hurt us too badly. Yeah. Alright. I could get cheeky and go for another Dragon Dance, but I am a little bit worried that I'll get confused. Ice Fang missed, bro. Please. Okay, we're just dodging each other's attacks now. Hey, Badge, welcome. Why can I not land an Ice Fang? What is happening right now? I want to use Ice Fang in case he swaps. 95% accuracy. We've missed twice. What is this RNG, brother? What is happening right now? How have we missed 3 95%? It's not 100. If it's not 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate. It's actually ridiculous. Actually ludicrous luck there. Actually ludicrous luck. This thing as well, I'm pretty sure is like such a toxic like wall. I guess we'll just go for a stab. Blessed by the RNG. That's one of the things. I guess it's the same thing in card games, right? But in a lot of games, RNG can just have such a massive impact on it. In Pokemon, it feels like RNG shouldn't have as big of an impact, but it absolutely does. Because like some of the moves you kind of feel like you're forced to take have like lower chance to hit, or they have percentage chance to do something, or like the now 12% paralysis chance can like absolutely ruin you. Alright, we finally got a win on the board. In case you do battle me in the future, expect me to use Mega Garchomp Z. Ashe. I don't even know if Mega Garchomp Z is in this game yet, is it? I'm trying to think now. I missed Rock Slide against Charizard 3 times yesterday, plus missed Machagotcha on 1%. Like a Rock 3 times. That's rough, man. That's so rough. Okay, I think we're always using Sneasler here. Gengar is going to be so annoying into Clefable. I don't really have a good Gengar route, do I? I feel like Gengar is going to be the awkward one here. Need something for the Orc. Can't I use Sneasler to beat that with a big old fighting move? I think I'm going to use Incineroar lead. I want the Sneasler. That Gengar is what scares me the most, if I'm being completely honest. Let's send in Garchomp. We'll see how Garchomp does. He's probably not going to do super well, but he does have a rock move to deal with the Charizard if that comes out. Let's just rock this. Legend Z, a DLC that introduced Z-Megas. Yeah, I know what the Z-Megas are, but I don't think they're available in here. Alright. Hydreigon. Hydreigon is a really annoying, nasty plot user. The issue is it's a special attacker, which means we are immediately at a disadvantage. I think we probably... I mean, we could close combat it. If he tries to set up, this is a really big punish. I don't know what moves Hydreigon is going to have specifically to deal with Incineroar. I think I'm going to click close combat. We'll see. We'll see what he does. Hopefully by June they add the compatibility of Z moves as well, though I'm not expecting anything. I think In June, they will probably increase the Pokemon pool a bit and the item pool a bit. I don't think they want to, like, do a lot of that. Does it learn Earth Power? It can learn Earth Power. It absolutely can. Okay, now, if he swaps into Gengar, he has massively outplayed us. Please just don't be Gengar. I'll take anything except a Gengar. It's weird not seeing Raw with Fake Out. Yeah, we haven't really, like, customized... Ah! So annoying. Okay, so now the question is... Because if we had just clicked Darkest Lariat, he would have been so cooked just immediately. I don't really want to swap out, because it will give him a chance to set up if he wants to as well. Alright, he's going to go Mega. He's going to be faster. He's going to use Sludge Bomb. Okay. Yeah, we're fine with that. Okay, we do one-shot the Gengar. That was what we were hoping for. Because obviously he could be like Perish Song, which would be annoying. He could also just like have a setup move. Most of the time Gengar isn't going to take a setup move, but... At least Gang goes out the way. He's doing a big think about this. Sends in the Arculodon. Is this a physical attacker? And how fast is it? I really just don't know anything about this Pokemon. I could just send out Chomp. Let's send out Chomp here. It's a special attacker. Okay, that's good to know. Is it fast? Bro! Just click Draco Meteor Blind just for the stab damage. And we swap into a dragon. That's so sad. Okay. And we're going to send in the Sneeze, I guess. The thing is, I don't think this is going to one-tap, and then I think Sneasler probably gets one-tapped on the crackback. See what he does. Close combat! Okay, that did more damage than I thought it was going to do, to be fair. That's going to lower our defense, then we're going to put our back up. My assumption is he's going to smack us with something hard. And hope it doesn't one-tap us. Going for the stab. That's probably going to do, like, at least, like, 80%, right? That less than 50%? Oh, is it it's because he's, reduced his thingy twice. Because now he had a -2 to his special. Now he's got a -4. Isn't too much of a threat in singles. Okay, that's good to know. This is my first time ever fighting against one, so... Like, I'm trying to get used to, like, the new meta. And just all of the new stuff since when I used to play competitive. I'm pretty sure now I just keep clicking close combat. Hydreigon! Because we have a massive speed boost, so... does this game available on mobile? This game is not available on mobile yet, but it will be soon. But hello, Winnie-sama. Welcome. I haven't really been saying hello to people. I'm too busy concentrating. But hello, Henry as well. Welcome. Got meteorized by the Trump Tower. Real. Rumors have it around June. Yeah, there was a leak on the Korean official page saying it was coming out in June. Alright, let's see what's next. It'd be nice to go up a rank at least, but we'll see. Like I say, I'm very new, right? I'm very kind of mid, so we're just kind of using this as a learning experience more than like a actual ladder climb, but... did you see the new Overframe Rush Duel spell? I don't think so. I know that there was some Harpy stuff leaked, but I haven't looked at it yet. Okay. He's got some annoying Pokemon in here. I might just open... Actually, look at his team. Maybe we open Incineroar. Incineroar threatens at least a couple of these. I do want the Clefable, because he's got obviously double Dragon, and Clefable should just be quite good into a lot of this team. What is the tricky bit here? I think we probably, again, pick Sneasler. Right, let's send this in. See what he does. Have you seen the truly free-to-play players using Pokemon Go to get stuff, then using Home to play for free in Champs? That's not free-to-play, right? The thing is, if you're using Home, then you're not free-to-play because you paid for Home, right? Now you could make an argument that there's like a level of separation there, but in my opinion, that's not free to play. Ooh. Oh, he's got Sturdy. I was going to say, there's no way he sashed that. He also didn't Mega it. He's going to use Stone Edge, which is going to miss, because Stone Edge always misses. Home is free to play? No, it's not. Let's hit him with a Darkest Lariat. Yes, it is. You have to pay for Home, so it's not free to play, right? As far as I'm aware, you have to pay like a Home fee to use Home. You don't have to pay for Home. Do you not even have to pay like Nintendo Online? If you have to pay for Nintendo Online, I'm still counting that. We'll hit him with a parting shot here. Oh, he is going to Mega this. Okay. Oh, and he's still... I mean, he was always going to be faster, let's be honest. He is Incineroaring. Always Incineroaring. I mean, it's just always Clefable here, right? Are you winning? We're about 50-50, I'd say, at the moment. Let's put up a Reflect. Withdrew Garchomp. Sends out Arch, which is annoying because this is a special attacker, but it is what it is. Is Fairy weak to... Just get this up quick. Fairy is weak to Steel. I think we probably still have to stay in anyway, though. Where are the double battles? Double battles I find kind of annoying. To be fair, I find singles kind of annoying as well for different reasons. Both of them are annoying, like we say, for like their own individual reasons. Well, I was hoping we could live one. Apparently we could not. This might just be a bit awkward then. I mean, either way, I think we had to do that because we couldn't swap Sneasler into that, right? The issue is, how does Sneasler beat the big, scary Garchomp? I don't know about online, to be honest. Technically, you transfer between your own games, so I don't know if you need it. I think to use Home, I don't know, you might not need it. But I think to use Home, you do need it. You do need Nintendo Online. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Alright. So our win con is a crit, right? It's a close combat crit is our win con. So, we will just crit, guys. We will just crit. That's not a crit. And now we are dead. Rest in peace. Sneeze. What I might do is swap back. People were, like, really saying to use the white herb. Like, last stream we did, there were, like, 3 different people being like, play white herb, play white herb, play white herb. I really think Sash is better. The only time it's going to be bad is into, like, Stealth Rock or something. It dies to dual wing beat. Yeah, but no one's using dual wing beat, is the difference. I think I'd rather have thingy than thingy, to be honest. But again, that might just be... What I do want to do quickly as well is just go ahead and grab these before I forget. Yeah. Do our battle pass as well, quick. I have a new trainer icon. Yeah. Give it item to hold. And you can have a focus sash. Herb is pointless. The defense you make up for doesn't let you live Earthquake regardless. It's not pointless. I think you're being reductive when you say that. Either that or you're just being stupid. Because you will use it on your attack. Which means if you are attacking while your opponent is switching Pokemon, then you'll trigger it then. So you'll have a massive speed boost for the Pokemon that you need the speed boost against, right? That's the logic. Because if you... playing Sash has a lot of, like, issues. It's like we just said, like, dual wing beat. Anything that attacks multiple times, if there's, like, a mouse hold on the enemy team, for example, that's probably going to mess you up. If you have any priority moves, because you'll get hit once, go down to 1, and then just if they have a priority move, your Pokemon's just gone. Like, there are reasons for it. This is a mass dragon team. I think we're just going to send in Clefable. Do we send in Chomp? I mean, it's going to be weak to their dragons, but it's also going to be, like, our fast dragon. What else? I mean, again... Against the thing, I think we need a fast... With 2 steel dragons, I think we need Sneasler. I think this is going to be the squad. If you leave with Mega Clef, you won't have to worry about stealth, etc. as much. That is the hope, right? Garbo there to scare off of the fairies is funny. I mean, it makes sense, right? Go Clefable! Alright, now the issue is, what is this thing? Because ideally, I would like to set up some sort of screen. But I'm pretty sure Dragonite can be either or. I might just click Moonblast. Just because I don't know what it is. I don't know if the Mega specifically is always a physical or a special. Like, or if it's just like, it can still just kind of be either. He's obviously going to be faster than us. Likes to spam Draco Meteor. Oh, okay. Oh, man. He clicking an ice attack there would have absolutely ruined me. Now, the issue is that did not do anywhere near enough damage. Special attack fell, though. That is huge. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to set up a light screen. Going under the assumption that Blizzard shouldn't one-shot me. Put up the light screen. Now he needs a crit to kill. We'll hit Moonlight. We avoid it, that's perfect. Second hit will do nothing because of multi-scale. I don't know what multi-scale is, but hello, Apple. I've heard multi-scale thrown around a bit. I could not tell you what it does. Blizzard again! So this should do about, yeah, about 25%. Moon Blast! Oh, looks like we got a crit. Was that not a crit? What did we do? Oh, did we reduce his special defense? I thought it reduced his special attack. I'm just not paying attention, apparently. Multi-scale makes them take less damage at full health. Oh, that's important. Alright, so now he's going to use... This is tricky. He's probably going to use a steel move on us. I don't know, again, if this is a special or a physical attacker. I mean, swapping into this is probably not going to do us much good. I need to get Sneasler out, really. Maybe we just swap into Sneasler. I mean, it's awkward, but it could work. Screw it. We're going to swap into Sneasler. It halves super effective moves when at full HP. Okay. Steel Beam. Okay, this is going to one-tap, but then we'll survive it. It did not one-tap. Okay, I was expecting that to do a lot more damage. Well, I don't think we should need the speed boost to outspeed her. Unless he's, like, scarfed or something. Close combat! And this should one-tap. Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, the very first game that we put a Sash on, Sash is completely useless. Sends out Chompy. Okay. I mean, I think we just stay in, right? I don't think there's a world in which we leave. I mean, if we want to leave, we U-turn. But we could just close combat it. We'll lose our guy for sure, but, like... I just want to get some big damage in. 34%. Imagine he sets up. Imagine he, like, uses Swords Dance. Okay, he's just going to Earthquake. Alright, so we go Clefable. And then it comes down to... We could even send in Garchomp, to be honest, and just save Clefable. I don't even hate that. Like, we're max speed. So as long as he's not Choice Scarfed, or he isn't the exact same set, and then he just he just wins the speed tie. Yeah, we're fine. If you turned into Clef, you dodge the Quake. Yeah, but that's assuming he clicks that, right? If we go into Clef, and he clicks Swords Dance, we are now in a situation where we just lose, right? Because if he has Swords Dance and a Rock move, because we've changed ourselves into a Flying, he's now got a +2 attack, super effective move against Clefable, who isn't already at full health. Alright. We go again. Again, sometimes I'll say stuff and it will just be wrong, especially when talking about Pokemon. But I'm saying it to let you know my thought process. More than, like, I'm not saying, like, you're wrong, I'm right. What I'm saying is, this is my understanding, and this is the reason I made that decision, right? Double Fairy... Everyone's playing Double Fairy. That's something I've noticed a lot. There's like there's like 3 Pokemon in here that are weak to fire. I might just open Incineroar. If he goes Hatton, I hate Hatton so much. Or Hatterny, whatever it's called. Really not a fan of that Pokemon. Fairy Psychic. What's Fairy Psychic weak to? Poison, Ghost, Steel. Which means Sneasler is probably showing up here. I don't think that should matter too much. What about the Water Fairy? That's going to be, again, the Poison, which we're going to need. That one's weak against Fighting. That one's weak against Fairy. That one would be weak against Fire. Is this shit Trick Room? It absolutely could be. I don't know if Clayball really does anything into this, to be honest. I might send in King Gambit or Gyarados. Neither have, like, a good type advantage. I'm just going to send in King Gambit. I don't really know what to send in this last slot. We probably shouldn't be sending in Double Dark, really, but we'll just go with it. Lead King Gambit with Sucker. Maybe I should have. Well, the logic was, it's really good unless he has exactly that Pokemon, right? How fast is he? He's probably too fast for me to use Parting Shot here. The issue is, this is also really bad into this. Do I just send this in? I think I do. My youngest brother hit Master Ball before me. I never emotionally recovered from this. Oh no. It's fine. It's not about who gets there first. Right, there's Trick Room. So he's going to use something, be very effective against me. I think we still click Dire Claw. He has so many Pokemon that are weak to poison. Okay, that should one-shot me, but I'll survive. Then we should kill it on the Crackback, unless he has massively boosted its defense and HP. You kidding? He sashed this? Bruh. Okay. That puts us in a horrible position. The issue is, I think we need to buy time. He's going to click Psychic again. Which is annoying, because Psychic's good against everything I've got. No, I think I have to just stay in. It sucks. But, like, I don't think I can swap into a super effective move here. Dash makes room to Trick Room setter, but it's a really tanky mon, isn't it? So usually it shouldn't matter. At least that's the logic I'm going by. How bad are things going? Things are going fine. The thing is, I've never played against the Trick Room team. This is my first time ever playing against Trick Room, so I don't really have the ability to know. I assume Sucker Punch will get reversed. What we're trying to do right now is just get rid of Trick Room. That is the current objective. Just wait it out. Sucker Punch will kill. You could Sucker Punch to kill. I thought the Sucker Punch would not go first because of Trick Room. Like it swaps priority or whatever. This is the thing, I don't know what Trick Room does. It just reverses speeds, right? I assume that means priority moves also get reversed. Right move doesn't get affected by Trick Room. Okay. Well, again, I didn't know that, right? Again, I've said I'm a noob. It's one of these things as well. Trick Room I don't usually see in singles, like, at all. Come back, King Gambit. Go Incineroar. Going for his Mega. I have no idea what this does as a Mega, by the way. I've never played against this thing. So we got super effective or super effective. We don't know what his last Pokemon is, do we? Let's just click close combat. Oh, I should have clicked the fire move anyway for stab. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. At 34%, it wouldn't have killed. Yeah, again, stab wouldn't have mattered there. Yeah, we just lose her. There's nothing we could have done. Flare-Blitz would have killed? No, it wouldn't. It would not have killed. He's on 34%. Even if it got an extra 33% damage, that wouldn't kill. Also, it does more damage than close. It does exactly the same amount of damage, Badge. Come on, guys. I shouldn't have more knowledge than you about this. Well, rest in peace. Yeah, I mean, that was another knowledge check. I just didn't know. I didn't know that Hattony was going to be a Trick Room setter. I didn't know how fast Het was going to be. I didn't know what moves it was going to have. I didn't know how Trick Room worked entirely. Stab increases damage, so yes, it does more damage. I can't tell if you're deliberately being stupid or not. Like, I can't tell if you're trolling. Like, yeah, everyone knows stab makes it do more damage. The logic was it still doesn't kill, so it didn't matter. There's a lot of Pokemon that are weak to water. Double ground as well. Obviously, it's going to be a Sandstorm team. I don't really have anything to really deal with Sandstorm. What I'll probably do is go Clefable, Gary, and then... It can kill if it's a high roll. I mean, maybe it could kill if it was a high roll, but it's still a big maybe, right? Because we don't even know if it was a range, right? But hello, Shui. Welcome on in. Ice fighting, so fire did more than fighting. It was super effective and super effective. So, like, they were both doing ×2 damage. I still don't understand what you're trying to say there, Promenicus. They were both doing ×2. They both have the same base power. The only thing that matters is the stab bonus. Yeah, again, Victor. Everyone knows what stab does. Okay? Everyone understands what stab is doing, right? What they're saying is, regardless of stab. I thought close combat was 100. No, close combat's 120. The real Gigabane reasoning is that Blitz is correct to reduce Drain Punch healing. I mean, that would have been better. Well, I mean, to be fair, I should have clicked it anyway. Because I even said it as I did it, that I should have used Flare Blitz. But I also then said it didn't matter because it wouldn't have killed because he was still on 34%. Sandstream. I assume it's going to be all physical with this. So we're going to go ahead and put up a Reflect. Hello, Hidden Bankai. Welcome. 120 times 1.2. That also doesn't matter, Victor, because it's the total damage it dealt. It doesn't matter what the actual power was. Right, we'll put Reflect up. He uses Earthquake. We dodge it because we're flying. Ow. Very rude. Right, let's hit with the Moonblast. I just want to see how much damage this does. Even though I probably should swap out here, but... Because he's probably going to use a rock move, right? He's using Yawn? Okay. Get bounced back! Get bounced back! Get yawned on, nerd! With that in mind... I think I'm going to swap to Gary. I didn't know Mega Clefable was flying. I didn't know until an ice move was used against me today, and it did super effective damage. He withdrew Hippo. Okay. That is annoying. And it's Primarina as well. I do not know if Primarina has something that would absolutely mess me up. It probably does. I don't know enough about Primarina is the issue. I wanted to get a setup here, but I don't think that's going to work now. Right, we're going to go back into Clefable, I think. Uses Moonblast. That shouldn't do too much. Jesus Christ! Alright. In which case, I'm probably just dead. I wasn't expecting Moonblast to do that much damage. We are probably just Giga dead then. We'll hit Moonlight. It turns normal moves into water. Okay. Oh, we are faster though. I did not expect us to be faster. Sparkling Aria? Is that just for... Why does this thing hurt so much? Right. Got rid of that at least. I think we're just going to set up a light screen and then get the hell out of dodge. Well, we're going to die and then we'll swap into a Pokemon that has a better chance against this. I have to ask, what do you think of the Vanguard plot twist? I'm not going to lie. I haven't watched the latest episode, and this season of Vanguard has done nothing for me. Like, this season, I just think it's been a very mid-season overall. I mean, I think we click this, even though he's probably going to swap out. Okay. That went better than I expected. It redeems the season. Okay. Maybe we'll check her out then. So he's probably going to use Yawn. So what I might do here is click... Right. The problem is, if he clicks Earthquake... No, he's probably going to click Earthquake, right? Let's go Gary. If he clicks Yawn, that's fine. We'll just swap into this. Well, if he clicked Yawn, it wouldn't matter anyway. The issue was, if he clicked Earthquake, we were just absolutely cooked there. So now, we're just going to have to eat our sleep, I think. See ya, Victor. So he probably thought I was going to swap out there. Now we're asleep. But I can't swap out. I cannot swap out. So we are just eating this sleep. I mean, he needs to swap out to hurt me. I don't think he has a move that hits me. Now that is annoying, because that now immediately turns off my sash. Like, we've seen 3 of his moves, and none of them hit me. He's got Whirlwind. Whirlwind is his only move that hurts me. Well, hurts me. And now, we get this out, which means we can just attack over and kill, right? Again, we've lost our sash, but... this should kill. And now there's no sleep to worry about. We don't have to worry about him just clicking Earthquake immediately into us and then getting hit by the Sandstorm. Lucario. Uh-oh. I mean, I think we have to just click Close Combat and hope we're faster. I know Lucario is very fast, though, is the issue. I have no idea what Mega Lucario does stat-wise. I just hope it's not faster. If we're faster, I think we do just win. We are not faster. Ouch. Alright, so now we probably just lose. We know he hasn't got an item at least, but... we do get the attack reduction on him, assuming he doesn't have... Ow. Not a fan of that amount of damage there. There's no way we're faster, so I think all we can do is just click Earthquake and hope that the attack reduction did enough, but there's no way it has. There's no way we survive an attack here. Like, what's our win con? He's just playing, like, a really weird moveset. Oh, no, because he's got Meteor Mash. That should kill us anyway. Meteor Mash doesn't kill? Oh, so he hasn't got anything that's super effective? Oh, my God. Are we actually going to get away with murder? No! That was our chance. That was our moment. Unfortunately, I think this is it. I mean, we'll click, and we'll see, but I think we are dead. Close combat using a fighting move, but it is stab, and it is 120 power. Ah, there was a glimmer of hope there. There was a glimmer of hope. Unfortunate. I don't know. Could I have won there? I don't know. Maybe. I think I played that quite well. D-Dance on Wake Up was the play. Yeah, but we put him down to 3%, right? So it was probably a range to kill. So we probably just got unlucky there. But it was very lucky to wake up in the first place. Now, obviously, with the power of hindsight, D-Dance would have been the best play, right? And that's, again, assuming he's not playing, like, Bullet Punch. So I'm pretty sure he can get Bullet Punch on that. There's a lot of interesting Mega options. We don't really have a good, like, anti-water Pokemon. He probably opens Palafin. That is one thing our team is really bad at dealing with. I think we go for this. Double Poison. What is Poison just naturally weak to? Ground and Psychic? The ground doesn't... maybe it does. Let's just go for this. We're just going to kind of wing it. I probably need to rearrange my team a bit, to be honest. This probably isn't, like, the sexiest setup team. Because we got, like, 2 setup mons and we got a screen setter, but, like, the rest of the team just doesn't, like, complement that at all. Sylveon. Alright, we are what? We're Dark Steel. Which means we shouldn't be weak against what this thing can throw at us. So what I might do is just actually click Swords Dance. Right, we're just going to click Iron Head. He's going to use Dazzling Gleam, so that should do 1 times damage. And then we 1-tap. Okay. So far, so good. Leftovers going to heal us up a little bit. Turns out Beedrill. I mean, what is this thing going to have that can be, like, really good against this? He's probably going to Mega Evolve. Maybe we just go Sucker Punch to go first. We're going to get a little bit greedy. We're going to click Koto Cleave. Poison Jab. See, this is the issue. Sometimes you'll just get people that have no idea what they're doing. And you'll just be like, why was I overthinking this? Alright, we get a nice little heal up. That's what we need. So now this thing is going to have a lot of things that are good against me. I don't think we bother swapping out, though. What we could do is just Sucker Punch. I don't know how fast his Pokemon is. Like, do we think Aggron is faster than King Gambit? My base speed is 50. His is 50 as well. Alright, we'll click Sucker Punch, just to make sure we get the attack off. Rock Slide, okay. Why is he clicking a rock move, bro? Just any ground move and I was dead. Surely he has a ground move. Well, I mean, yeah, we'll take the freebie, I guess. We'll just take the freebie. The giddy old man Tomato finds another win somehow. Absolutely undeserved, but we will absolutely take it. What rank is this? We're in Great Ball. Alright, let's see what he's got. Great Ball is silver. I mean, it literally is, right? Which explains why we're stuck here with our dogshit team. I think I'm going to send an Incineroar first. Garchomp's a weird one here. I think he's got too many things that just absolutely shit on Garchomp. I think we're going to go Sneasler and Clefable. Let's go for this. You could be facing bots. I mean, yeah, some of them, maybe. Some of them, though, I think if they are bots, they're not, like, obvious bots, right? Like, I think that last one probably wasn't actually a bot. I think it was just, like, a big noob who doesn't know what they're doing. Open Gengar. Okay. He might be able to, like, one-tap me. I think we just click Darkest Lariat. See what he does. If this is Mega Aggron, it kind of walls you if it can boost its defense. If it can boost its defense, though. Right. We got the Sash on the Gango. Oh, El Gringo. I mean, I guess we just click Darkest Lariat again, right? Part of me would like to click Flare Blitz, but if he doesn't swap out, it feels really awkward. Okay, well now I feel annoyed. Oh, okay, it was Gyarados anyway, so that's fine. So now he'll reduce our attack, which is fine. We hit him with the Lariat. We do get a crit, which is a little bit cheeky. So now the question is, do we stay in? He's obviously faster than us, but he might try and set up. So I think we stay in under the assumption that he might click Dragon Dance. And I think just losing Incineroar is fine as the potential payoff. Right, he's going to use Waterfall. Right, so this is probably going to kill Incineroar. Yeah, which is fine. Right, we'll send out the Sneeze. Right, I think here we use Throat Chop in case he swaps out. Because if he does have Mega Aggron in the back. Back to Gango. Okay. Throat Chop. Now what's he going to do though? If he sends in Thingy again, that doesn't really matter to us. Like, we still just kill the Gyarados, even with the attack reduction. Gallade is the last one. So Glade is what? I mean, do we just click Dire Claw then? How fast is Gallade? Holy! Okay. That's fine. How much damage is this going to do? Only down to 18. But our speed now goes way up. We got the worst. Like, poison is the worst. Wait, why didn't our speed go up? Our sash broke, right? Oh, it must have gone up, and I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, that's fine. Let me just keep clicking Diaclaw. And then we win. I've never played against the Mega Aggron, so I don't really know like how tanky it is from experience. Oh no, not in Tim. He shouldn't have any priority moves, so we should just win here. Unburdened doesn't show as a stat boost. It's more that like I wasn't paying attention when it came up and said like my speed went up. He breaks the mold. And then he dies. Excelente. Alright, back up to Great Ball. Halfway through 2. Let's see if we can find some more wins. What I really want is Venusaur. Because there's an event coming up, right? Where everyone just gets a Venusaur. I'm just waiting for that to happen. I faced Mega Ag with only Incineroar and it just spammed Iron Defense and I started crying inside. I mean, the same thing can happen with Corviknight. Corviknight does basically the exact same thing. He might... There's a lot of setup mons here. The big scary one is the Sneasler. What I might do is open this. If he sets up, he's going to start clicking Aqua Jet. Which means Sneasler and Gary are probably the best options for this. This does cover, like, everything. The main issue we have is the Sneasler. Which is 4 times weak to Psychic. We don't have a Psychic move. So that'd be Ground Flying. And across this, we don't have Ground Flying. But I think this is going to be the best choice we have. Chat, are we winning? Hello, Sam. Welcome, welcome. We're about, I would say we're around 50-50. I think we're slightly up overall. One of the issues is, my team is not very good. And by that, I don't mean like the Pokemon are bad. I mean, I don't think I've covered all the bases I want this team to cover. And I haven't got them like set up correctly. Like the Pokemon aren't necessarily the best version of these Pokemon. Oh, Dragapult first. Okay. I see you. I think we just click Moonblast, just because Dragapult can be either or. I think usually it's a physical attacker, but it's got enough stats that it can be either. And he's going to be way faster than us as well. Right, he's withdrawing. Send out the Sneasler. This is what we were worried about. We're at least going to get some damage in. Moonblast! Alright, if we stay in, we're going to take a shit ton of damage. He's always going to click a poison move. What I could do is swap into our Sneasler, but that doesn't, like... That doesn't, strictly speaking, help. So we could just go out into Gary. I don't hate sending in Gary. He shouldn't be able to one-tap Gary. You get the attack reduction as well, which is, like, fine. And I'd quite happily sack Gary if it means that we get to keep Mega Clefable here. Okay, Fake Out is fine. What did he start with? Does Thingy have... I can't remember if... Shit, what's his guy called? The dragon. The silly ghost dragon. Dragapult. Dragapult abilities. Does he get levitate? He has curse body and infiltrator. Okay, in which case, we're probably fine to click earthquake. He's withdrawing Sneasler. Okay. We did get 50% off. Now, we're probably going to click Ice Fang here. Again, we might just lose our Gyarados, but that is fine. Imagine he that miss it. Come on, Waka and Berry, keep me alive, baby. Yeah, Waka and Berry. No Ice Fang, you son of a bitch. 95%. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Alright. We're going to swap back into Clefable then, I think. Alright, we'll use... I could just click Moonblast, to be honest. And we'll just see what he does. Because no matter which of the two Pokemon that we know he's got come out, Moonblast fucks it. Thunderbolt. That shouldn't do too much. Just don't para. Okay, so now he's going to swap back into the Sneasler. I think we go back into Gary, just to get the attack down on it. Dire Claw's probably going to kill, which is fine. I think here we actually just go into our own Sneasler. He doesn't have the speed up. I'm not gonna lie, these attacks aren't looking great. But we're gonna start fishing for some stat downs. Withdraws. Okay. Azumarill. That is a fairy type. Goodbye. I guess he thought I wouldn't use a poison move because it wasn't going to be very effective. Uses the fake out. And there's the flinch. Nothing we can do about that. So we're just going to click Diaclaw again. He's doing a big think here. Big think. They thought you would CC to get the proc the White Herb. I mean, it makes sense, right? And there is the W. We absolutely take those. Man, Sneasler is such a good Pokemon. This is my first time using it. I don't even know when Sneasler came out. Like, is it new to, like, one of the latest games? We did it, guys. We're in Great Ball 1. I couldn't have done it without all of you. Legends Arceus? Ah, so it is one of the brand new ones. I thought Legends Arceus only gave new Megas. I didn't even realize it had any new, like, actual Pokemon. Oh, no, Arceus. Arceus. Right. Not ZA. What are we doing here? Dragon, ground. Rotom Wash is such an annoying Pokemon, I swear. It's just going to spam a load of shit on me, which I'm not going to enjoy. Here's Tailwind Setters. This just looks like a really good team that I'm just not built to deal with. Incineroar is like good into some of this and really bad into a lot of the rest of it is the issue. We might just go Clefable, to be honest. Let's just send this in. Let's see what happens. ZA was the new Megas. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Arceus has no new Megas, only gave Legendaries new forms. Well, we got Cleavor, right? That wasn't a Legendary. That was just like some Pokemon just got weird forms, right? So I assume he's going to Tailwind with this, or use, like, Encore. If he uses Encore, I can't afford to click Sword Stance, so I think I have to just click Iron Head. Memento. What does Memento do? Memento Pokemon. The user faints, and it sharply lowers the opponent's attack and special attack? What? Yeah. Avalugg Ursa Evo. What was the Ursa Ring evolution? Like the new one. Yo, it's Diggersby. Okay, Diggersby is going to have a fighting move, and he is going to absolutely destroy this guy, so I think we have to swap out. Gyarados is probably okay into this. That's what he does. Self-destruct, but instead of damage, it's a debuff. So why didn't it work? Because we're Dark type? Because it's a Dark move, right? According to this, at the very least. Ooh, White Herb. Used Earthquake. Ooh, that's unfortunate for you, my friend. Now, he might have, like, Thunder Punch, which would kind of suck. We should be faster. So I am just going to click Waterfall and see what happens. It didn't work because it had Sash? Yeah, why didn't it work? I have no idea. I hate this Pokemon, though. So now he's going to try and hit me with an electric attack, which is going to be very obnoxious. Did we just get back to King Gambit? Prankster doesn't work on Dark? Oh. Oh, he's switching. So now he goes back into Diggersby. This is going to be annoying. Because now, no matter how I swap, he always gets the advantage here, right? Okay, so what I need to do is swap back into Gary. He'll use something to hurt Gary. We'll see how much damage it does. His White Herb's gone, so the attack down is going to stick. He gets a free attack off. He's using Earthquake again because he's not predicting our switches at all. So now he's going to switch. So with that in mind, I guess I'm going to click Dragon Dance. Back to Rotom. The issue is I don't think I'm going to do a ton of damage to this, and I think I'm just going to lose this. Because one attack up is just not enough. I would like to click this, but it's got Levitate. And both of these are not very effective. Which means if I go back into King Gambit, I put myself back into a really shitty spot. So I think I have to go into this. It's the only way to break this cycle. And now this is also a really weird spot, because if I Mega, I can avoid the ground attacks, but now I'll be super weak to the physical attacks. I think we have to Mega, though. Then we're going to click Reflect, because everything he's doing is physical. Fish for Ice Fang cheese. I mean, that's potentially... The issue is, Ice Fang has missed 4 times today, with 95% accuracy. My guess is he uses Earthquake. We get to completely ignore it. We'll set up Reflect. What I might do is just click Moonlight for 1 turn. I just want to go back to full. Body Slam. This might paralyze. Ah! I think that was what? Is that 50% chance to power the Body Slam? %30 chance. Duh. We can't land 95%, but we're getting cheesed by 30% chance. That makes me feel very sad. I mean, the power is done now, so that is really not what you want to see. Alright, we just have to keep threatening it with this. Please don't get paralyzed. Okay. Sends out the Rotom. Do we just click Moonlight again? I think we do. We'll see what happens. We'll click Moonlight. He uses Hydro Pump. Not using an electric move. Seems a bit weird. Oh, right, he's not using it because of Reflect, probably. Now we're in an awkward spot where he's probably going to click Volt Tackle. We're going to go down super low. But we can't always be in this, like, are we going to... I think we have to just click Moonblast. Like, it sucks, but I think we have to just try and get some damage in where we can. Because this thing's going to be so hard to deal with. Okay, this might not kill. Okay, 8%. So now we're going to get him low. If he keeps clicking Hydro Pump as well, surely he has to miss eventually. I don't know why he's not Volt Tackling. I guess he just doesn't want to swap out. He had Discharge as well that he just didn't click. Okay. Leftovers back up to 22. I think it's got to be you. All of his attacks so far have been attacking moves. We're going to kick Cleave. This might be a mistake. He's using Will-O-Wisp. Okay, that is annoying. Because now our physical damage is halved. Hopefully this is still enough to kill. Oh, come on! Come on, 1%! But that literally could make the difference between actually winning and losing this fight. Like, genuinely could. Come on, bro! Alright. All we can do then is just click cleave. If he's just going to spam Will-O-Wisp to try and make it so that that doesn't work, I think this is the only thing we can do. Of course. Of course. Right. Go down. Go down. Excellent. In my mind, he had one more Pokemon left. I think I already forgot that was his third Pokemon. Alright. How are we... I guess we're on a little bit of a win streak, which is why we're getting so much at the moment. So if we win one more, does that mean we go straight into Ultra Ball? I mean, that'd be nice. I would quite like to get into Ultra Ball. Alright, it's another Japanese player. Let's see what they got. Double Fairy, Double Fire. I might Rotom is always going to be such an annoying Pokemon to deal with, but I might start Gary. Because Gary's pretty good into a lot of this. I don't really have anything to do with the Floette, is my current big issue, but I think we're going to use Sneasler. Steel Ghost is going to be weak to what? Like Fire? Ground ain't going to do anything, so it's Fire, Dark. I mean, Dark's not bad. We can hit it with Dark with just about anything. Maybe we do just send in Garchomp here. Garchomp, though, against Dragon Double Fairy. Garchomp is really good into the Charizard. Is he likely to send in the Charizard? Egg doesn't have Levitate? I mean, I couldn't tell you. Oh, it has, like, the sword swap thing, right? I'll take that. We'll send in Chomp. We'll send in Chomp. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his ability is the whole, like, he changes between, like, attack mode and defense mode, because he's actually a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Starts out Garchomp. I was not expecting Garchomp lead, but Gary's pretty good into this. I actually think I'm going to dance it. This is super greedy, but I feel like surely he swaps out. He's not swapping out. Uh-oh. Stealth Rock. Okay. Oh, Stealth Rock leader is actually kind of fine. We don't mind that. I'm going to click dance again. Because I don't think he should be able to threaten us with a one hit. And as long as we're not getting one hit, I think we're fine to just keep dancing. Dragon Tail. Oh, that swaps us out, doesn't it? Oh, that's so annoying. I didn't even consider that he'd have that. And it's broken this as well. Sure. This is the issue of just not knowing what every single Pokemon does and every possible combination of every move that every different Pokemon can have. Like, it is an actual nightmare. And it's tanky as hell as well. So now he'll use probably Dragon Tail again. And he's playing Citrus Berry, which is so annoying. Okay, Dragon Tail's fine. The issue is Gary's just going to die on switching. There's not really anything I could do about that. Alright, Garchomp here is not bad. Because he's tanky, he shouldn't. So now comes the other issue. Of... He could just swap into a fairy. If he goes into a fairy, I can't stay in with this anyway, so I think we are just going to click this. Yeah. See, I predicted he was going to do this, but like... What was the other play, right? What was the alternative? Yeah, I think I just... Lack of knowledge, again, is just absolutely ruining us here. Since it's tanky, I would assume that you're faster. I mean, yeah, but like, what do we do with that information? I don't know what Fairy Aura does either. And he's Calm Minding. Yeah, I mean, this is over. Let's get out of here. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. It's fine. It kind of sucks, though. We really just do not have anything to deal with a Floette. And the higher ranks we get, the more Floettes we're going to run into. But we really just do not have, like, an anti-Floette one at the moment. We're going to have to come up with something. Because we can't just, like... Oh, it's a Floette. Oh, we can't do anything, we lose. Fairy Aura boosts Fairy Moves by 1.3. Floette is goated. Though I think Floette is the one problem I have with this game, which I think is inexcusable. And that is, they've basically been like... They're rewarding players that have bought ZA and played it all the way through. And they're punishing players that didn't. Because it is just, like, without a doubt, like, the only, like, S-tier Pokemon at the moment. Which I think is kind of gross. I don't really like that, personally. We'll go Clefable. Probably Gyarados here, maybe? Oh, no, because that thing can use that. He's got two Pokemon that are kind of weak to Incineroar. And a lot of his Pokemon are physical. But the issue is he has 3 Pokemon that also just wall Incineroar. I think I probably do want to bring Incineroar either way, though. Let's do this. Let's just send this in. Sneasler should be able to one-hit it. I don't think Sneasler will one-hit it. Screw the committed fans who spent money. It's less about that. It's more about... Like, they're knowingly being like, okay, we're going to give advantages to people who spend money. Which is effectively pay to win. It's not quite pay to win, in my opinion. I think calling that, like, directly pay to win, I think is a bit disingenuous. But there is definitely layers of it there. But again, you could also just be like, well, there are Pokemon that hard counter Floette, so just use those. Okay. This is a special attacker, right? So we'll set up screens. It's using Stealth Rock. Sneasler does one hit. Oh, okay. That's good then. I thought it was a tanky Pokemon. I'm just going to start clicking buttons and see what he does. Oh, that's going to keep raising his defense. But we're using special attacks, so that doesn't really matter. Okay, he's going to roar. In which case, what we did there was perfect. If you Mega'd, you would have rebounded the Stealth Rock. Yeah, but again, I didn't want to Mega because I didn't know if he was going to have a move that's super effective against flying Pokemon. And also, why would it reflect that? I thought it reflected, like, stat drops and shit. I know, it reflected Yawn, didn't it? I'm back. What did I miss? Not a lot. Magic Bounce? You say that like I should just automatically know every single thing about Magic Bounce. I have no idea, mate. Okay, well, back to Clefable, I guess. You're Googling? Maybe Google it. I still don't know what Trick Room does, and I'm not going to Google that. Is that a special move or a physical move? That sparkling RE bullshit. What is it? Sparkling Aria. It's a special. That did that much damage through light screen. The issue is the more I swap out, the more it's just benefiting him. I think we're just going to stick in, to be honest. No, we can't stick in because it's... Oh, Jesus. We're in such an awful spot here, aren't we? Screw it. Let's send this in. I think we're just cucked here. I don't think we can win this fight. He has a perfect rotation of Pokemon to avoid all of his, like my strengths and gain it in his weak. Ah! There's nothing I can do. There is nothing I can do. I think we just lose this. Okay, I mean, that's only a +1 thanks to Intimidate, but I don't think it matters. We'll click the button. He'll click Bullet Punch. We die. Yeah, if Magic Bounce actually does reflect Stealth Rocks, then that is the difference maker. That would have massively, massively changed everything. Why is bro spending 6 years thinking about this move? Just click Bullet Punch, right? Why would you click Dual Wing Beat? Why? What are you... What? I'll take the freebie. I will absolutely take the freebie. What was the logic? I was going to swap into Clefable again? My guess is Primarina's coming back out. I think we have to sack this off, though. I don't think I can get, like, a free switch in. Miscalculating if Dual Wing Beat plus Recoil would have killed Incineroar. I didn't feel like we were running away with that one, but I will take it. We always take those. We always take those. We have to take whatever we can get because I am dog shit at this game. So we have to just... If ever people want to bless us with a free win, we will absolutely take it. Invisible Controller. Ooh. Dragon, and Double Steel. Right, we're going to go Clefable, and I think just every game now we're just going to Mega Clefable as, like, our open. I think that is just what we're going to do. And just be like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. This is almost a must looking at his team. What else do we want for this? Is that normal ice? I mean, that's rock, right? Either way, fighting is going to absolutely bully this team. Steel plus Dragon is again fighting ground. I mean, Gyarados, maybe not too awful against this. Normal is going to be another fighting. We already have fighting moves. I guess we could send in Incineroar. Incineroar's probably fine here. Let's do this. Megatop Fake Out, lead, surely. I don't know what that means. Fake Out, so he's just going to do, like, a flinch immediately on turn 1, right? How goes the matches? The matches have been going pretty good. We are ahead. What is Avalugg? What kind of Pokemon is this? It's a very defensive, a physical attacker by the look of it. I'm probably going to set up Reflect and go from there. See what happens. Ice Rock, so don't Mega. No, we're Megaing. We've decided we Mega every time. Gango. Uh-oh. Alright, so he's going to use a poison move here, right? He's going to use Sludge Wave. With that information, what can I actually do? I feel like I need to keep the Sneasler. We either go Incineroar or we just keep Clefable out. I mean, we can't keep Clefable out, right? Which means we have to go Incineroar. Screw it. We're just going to send this in. I feel like we're kind of in a... No matter what we send in, we're in a really bad spot against this thing, so... Okay. So now he'll click Sludge Wave. We might even just straight up die to that, but I think pretty much any of our guys would have died to this, so... Okay, we have actually lived. He's going to be faster than us, so we're going to click this, knowing that Incineroar's going to die anyway. I don't know how we beat this, to be honest. I think we just lose. I think as soon as he just had that... Because he's going to be faster than Sneasler, right? Why would you send Avalugg here? Oh, because it is going to attempt to wall us off. I mean, we should be faster. Watch him go back into Gengar just to massively outplay us. But I feel like I have to click this. Okay, Avalugg down. I assume he's not going to send in Gengar again, because otherwise there was no reason to swap the Gengar out in the first place. We just gave up Avalugg for nothing. Chompy boy. Okay. I mean... We just go Clefable, right? Now, the mega big brain thing he could do here is immediately swap into Gengar. Okay, so now I get a chance to put up Light Screen. I mean, I can't stay in, right? We literally do not have a way to beat him. So I think we have to now go out into Sneasler. Oh, I can't be swapped out because we're Shadow Tagged? Okay. Well, I mean, I don't really have options here, so I guess we're just clicking Moonblast. Ow. I assume we're just stuck in. I just cannot swap. So, yeah, I guess. I mean, we'll click Moonlight under the slim chance that we don't just die. Why was it able to swap out before? Oh, is it because it only gets Shadow Tag when it's in Mega? Is that why? Like, its ability changed? Which is why I was able to swap out before it Mega'd? Swaps from Cursed Body to Shadow Tag? Okay. Damn, this thing is fast. Don't paralyze me, for the love of God. Okay. I don't know if we're going to be faster, but we're going to die in one hit either way. I mean, I think we just have to close combat, right? Yeah, we are not faster. Feels bad. Rip. Do we have it sound twice? We shouldn't. Odds of you outspeeding with the same odds as Avalugg outspeeding you. I mean, I have no idea about the speed difference between those two Pokemon, right? Alright, what I am going to do, though, is I'm going to run a couple of ads and go pee quick. Like, I'm bad enough as it is, let alone if I can't concentrate. So, I'm going to run ads, and I'll be right back. Hello. I assume the ads are finished. They look like they're finished. I'm back. It's me. Welcome, welcome. Right, let's try and catch up with chat if anyone said anything. That's it's fine for me. Got sensitive ears. Sometimes people run ads and I see no ads. I am confused. I have no subscription. I mean, sometimes it's just there aren't any ads playing in your country, so it might just be that. It's not doubled. It's because streaming through capture card on Switch makes the game audio sound distant, which is straight up creepy. Such a grandpa noise when you sat down. Oh yeah. What can I say? I'm an old man. Like, what more do you want from me? You're gonna get old man noises. Like, that's just how it be. Right. We'll jump into another game. I need to play doubles at some point as well. Like, I could swap to doubles, but like, again, I just haven't sorted out the team like at all for it. Mind you, our team isn't really set up for singles either. The issue is I haven't really played much since the last stream. I've been kind of busy with other stuff, so I've just been like doing one game a day. Oh, I hate Corviknight. So he's got Setup-Mon, Mega Floette, potentially a Mega Lopunny, the gimmick of Palafin swapping out. So he could open Corviknight, Palafin, or he could open any of the top 4, really, and they would all be, like, decent leads. If he goes Corviknight, I desperately need this thing out first. This thing also sort of checks a lot of his Pokemon. Except the Palafin. But he's probably going to swap out the Palafin. I think we probably open this. I don't think Clefable has like a lot of use here. Sneasler we need to deal with the Floette. Gyarados is kind of a 50-50 into one of his Pokemon. We also, like, we're back to not having a special attacker outside of Clefable to deal with the annoying bird. What is it? It's a Steel Flying. Weak to Fire Electric, which we just moves we just do not have. We just do not have that. We're just going to send out King Gambit, because I've only got 3 seconds left. Let's YOLO. Hey, Dark Tuna, welcome, welcome. Remember that Rotom got Levitate? That's fine. Alright, let's see what he does. Again, the primary issue is we just do not have the coverage that we need on this team. Alright, he sent out Corviknight, which is probably the best thing we could hope for, but Incineroar is still not, like, giga-fantastic into this. Mirror Armor is very annoying, though. That is extraordinarily annoying. I have to click Flare Blitz, right? We just have to. This is our only out to this, so... we just have to hope that Flare Blitz is enough. And it's not. No, we just lose. We have lost already. We have lost already. The game is over. Ah, and this is why I hate this Pokemon, man. Yeah. I mean, let's just... I can already tell you, this is over. This is already so giga over. I never have anything to deal with Corviknight. It's such an annoying Pokemon. It is the most one-dimensional Pokemon of all time. It will 100% of the time do the exact same thing. And I just never bring anything to deal with it. Because half the time you just never play against it. But it is an issue of our team that we're basically all physical attackers. Which is going to cause problems. You could have beaten it if you crit. I mean, we had a chance to, but realistically not. You got anything you could teach Will-O-Wisp? Probably. Fire Blast on Garchomp, and then just get annoyed when Fire Blast misses 80% of the time. I do not want to do that, I'll tell you that right now. Man, Gengar is so annoying because it just absolutely destroys Clefable as well. Not that Clefable's going to do much into this anyway. I might even just open King Gambit here. Yeah, I don't hate this comp. Let's do this. I mean, I could just use Charizard in general, right? I could just play Charizard. Charizard on its own should be a decent counter to Corviknight. Just a special attack fire is all it would take. I assume he's going to swap out, right? So I'm going to go ahead and click Swords Dance. We're agilitying? Is he going to baton pass? Agility and then use priority move. I'm going +6, mate. If it was Baton, surely you go Esparta. I don't even know if this thing can learn Baton Pass. I don't even know if it can. But we're now +6. Proton Cleave! Now you just need Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is good if he's not going to swap out, right? Straight into aggro. What is he doing? Is he iron defensing? Metal Sound. What does Metal Sound do? Reduces my special defense. Okay. I'm just going to click Koto Cleave. Oh, we're faster. Okay. I always think I'm going to be slower. Go, Palafin! Is he agilitying again? Bro, just attack! There we go. I'm like, bro! We did it! Yeah! Who the best? Tomato the best. Alright, we'll go again. Mirror Herb had been funny in that fight. Mirror Herb? Bright Powder would be annoying, I think, more than, like, funny. It's a weird one. Because it just adds, like, another layer of RNG, right? And this game already has so much RNG, I don't think we need to, like, pile more on top of it. That looks like a sand team that doesn't have to sand. If he starts... with that, then I think you're the best one to send in. What's our, like, anti-Gengarmon? We don't really have a good anti-Gengarmon, do we? Although Gengar doesn't get Levitate anymore, right? So maybe just Ground would be good enough. Sneasler's also just going to be just straight up good. Gambit Sucker. Okay, we'll try this out. We'll try this out, I think. This is probably... we don't really have anything for the Sneasler is the only thing. Mind you, what would we have for the Sneasler anyway? Let's just send this in. Let's see what he does. I think that's the hardest part of this game, is just choosing the 3 at the start. I think that is where most of the skill is. And it's the thing I suck at the most. Mega Meganium. I have no idea what Mega Meganium does, assuming this is going to Mega. Is Meganium... Alright, Mega Meganium. I want to see its attack stats. Special attack is about the same. And in Mega, its special attack is way up. So it's probably going to be a light screen angle. Okay, that's fine. Sends out the Sneeze. Now, unfortunately, the light screen ain't going to do much for me here. If he uses a poison attack, King Gambit is like giga fine into that, but then he'll use a fighting move, and then King Gambit gets beaten up. I really just do not have anything to deal with this thing, do I? I think maybe we have to just leave this thing in. Like, it sucks, but I don't think I have a better option. I think we just have to sack this thing off. We just don't have anything that we can swap into a Sneasler. That's annoying. I mean, a crit there's nice. Are we going to get... No status. He's using acrobatics on Sneasler. Okay. So he's got, like, Sneasler tech for other Sneaslers. Go on, poison. Oh, no, we can't poison a poison, right? That's how that works. Again, I don't think I can afford to swap out, so we're just going to click buttons. Yeah, I feel like this guy specifically built this Sneasler to beat other Sneaslers. Which means we have lost this match. There's no way we win this. Like, again, this was like a impossible knowledge check. There was no way I was going to know who's going to have this kind of Sneasler, right? I'm betting on him just clicking close combat. Okay. We at least got that down. You probably die here. I mean, yeah, I said about a minute ago, we've already lost this game. We're just going to do what we can. And I think the best hope we have is to get some sword stances going. The Omni Ring. We might even just get straight up one shot, to be honest. If he has an earth move especially, we're just giga dead. Weather Ball. So that's that's fire move. Okay, we're dead then. Yeah, there's nothing we could do there. There was nothing we could do. I mean, he basically just had, like, a cheese Sneasler, right? If he had a regular Sneasler, we were probably fine. But with cheese Sneasler, there was no way. The Cheeseler, as I like to call him. Alright. Exactly, see, Manicus gets it. Manicus gets it. I think that is something that happens a lot in Pokemon, though. People just build, like, super cheesy versions of Pokemon that work because you're playing, like, blind sheet best of one. So you just, like... what are we doing here? Double Dragon. Gengar is still always going to be a massive issue for us. I don't think he opens Gengar, though, right? It's like, I want to send in Clefable, but Clefable gets... I mean, maybe we'd still just send in Clefable first. We'll use King Gambit, and then... I mean, I think Sneasler is still the best option here. Let's just go with this. I enjoy actually playing this game. This might be a hard one. This is almost certainly going to be. Clefable will be good if he has Umbreon. Well, Clefable is good into, like, everything here. I guess it's not super great into Bridge. But it should be okay against the rest of the field, except for Gengar. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Apparently, he's putting a lot more thought into this than I did. The giddy old man. Let's go. Caladon. Okay. So he's going to use a big steel move on me. I'm going to get very sad. But I think we are just going to set up a screen. There's the flash cannon, as we expected. We get our screen up. If we're expecting another steel type, maybe I just swap this in. Let's do it. If we're expecting a flash cannon, so this should be able to tank a flash cannon. Now I get a free Swords Dance. I don't know if this thing's going to have like a fighting move or something, but... He's using Stealth Rock. Okay. Is this guy going to have like Roar or something like that? Or Whirlwind or something along those lines? I don't think I've seen it use those moves yet. It comes down to, do I click Swords Dance? Does he have Focus? If he had Focus Blast, I think he would have clicked it there. What I want to know is, I don't want to know if I get punished for using Swords Dance or not. That's the big thing. We're going to go for it and see what he does. Okay, Umbreon. So Umbreon is a fat wall. Umbreon's going to have, like, Wish, probably Yawn. So we're going to tap Iron Head, see what he does. Right, this is a +4 Iron Head. +4 Iron Head doesn't kill, bro. That's so sad. Oh, of course he's withdrawing right as I click Sucker Punch, you son of a... Oh, that would have been so good if I clicked anything other than Sucker Punch. Alright, now we might just die here. Thunderbolt. Okay. Things are looking okay at the moment. Leftover's going to keep us in this. Eager Slash. We have to click Sucker Punch, right? I'm going to click Cleave. This might get me massively punished. That's Protect, right? Now we'll click Sucker Punch. Stop swapping out! Every time I want to... Ah! So now we just lose our guy, which sucks. Because now I click Sucker Punch again, and then he's going to use Yawn, or he's going to use Wish, or... I think he's still not out of range. I think I still have to click Sucker Punch, right? The problem is, this is the annoying part. If I click Sucker Punch, and he swaps or uses Yawn or Wish or some shit, I just lose. If I click this and he clicks Foul Play, I lose. So it's like, it's just coin tosses. There's no like predicting involved. It's just guess what he's going to do. And I have no way of knowing what he's going to do. Yep. So the only correct move there was Sucker Punch. Koto should kill Umbreon. Yeah, I know it would kill it, but I'm slower, and I know Foul Play kills me. That was the issue. Right, let's send you in. What was his other Pokemon again? Was it a Pokemon that close combat beats? This is the issue, is my brain is dumb and cannot remember. What did he start with? We beat up his first one. What is the other one, Badge? Aegislash. Okay, Aegislash is a ghost. I think I still have to close combat, right? No, we'll U-turn. There's a Pokemon tab? Click Pokemon not in battle. Oh, you mean like go down as if I was going to swap Pokemon? That shows the opponents, does it? I never really look at it. Okay. That's helpful. That is actually really helpful. I'm going to use Throat Chop. At the very least, that turns off Yawn, if he has it. He's wishing. Wish is annoying. But Wish is sort of fine. Kind of. Right, let's do this. No, I should have clicked close combat there, shouldn't I? No, that's okay. It ended up being fine either way, but I think I should have clicked close combat there. Because if he swapped, did he waste the wish? In which case I don't really care. %, Clefable, let's go. Right, he's probably going to like Shadow Sneak, right? If he Shadow Sneaks... Okay, he's using an attacking move. Yeah, okay. Nothing we can do about Shadow Sneaks, so that's fine. I mean, we have one button to press, so we just keep pressing this. He'll use his shield, we'll lose some attack. Nothing we can do about it, so we just have to suck it up. Alright, I don't think we win this, guys, if we're only doing that amount of damage. He's just going to keep lowering our defense every time as well. Well, just get fucked. Every other turn, close combat, because then you won't lose attack. In what world did you think we were going to get multiple turns there? It's a shame, but it is what it is. Maybe look at getting higher special attacker on the team with some decent coverage. Yeah, I mean, we did have that. We had the Charizard, right? The Charizard was our special attacker, but the issue is we don't have anything to pair with the Charizard. We don't have anything that really gets any benefit out of sunlight. Because originally, this was our team, right? We swapped this out. Bam. Special attacker that has a bit of coverage. But the problem with that is we don't have anything to go with it. Again, what I really want is a good, decent grass Pokemon, but I don't really like the grass Pokemon I've got. I have this Meganium that I've just got, but it's again, it's only going to be used as a thingy. Milotic is a good one. Well, I don't know if I'm keeping this Milotic. Venusaur. Yeah, but we don't have a Venusaur badge. That's the issue. Everyone gets a free Venusaur eventually, but we don't have it yet. Because there's supposed to be a competition soon, right? Where everyone gets a free Venusaur. Because just getting like fire, grass, water core would be really, really good. We already have a decent water type in Gary. So like that's fine. We got the Charizard. We just don't have the grass Pokemon. That's a Gardevoir. Up here. Yeah, my old Psychic. This is the Gardevoir you get for free. Dragonite. Yeah, I mean, they're all potential special attackers. They don't necessarily have the right coverage that I'm looking for, though. I mean, Gardevoir could. But again, it means, like, going in and, like, changing all of the stats and everything again. Extreme speed on an attack down seems really weird. Got multi-scale. Gengar can work. Yeah, we were playing Mega Gengar for a while as well. I do quite like Mega Gengar. This was our team. This is the team that I've been playing until like 2 days ago when I swapped to the Clefable to try that out. This was basically what we were rocking, except we changed some of these around. One ticket per training. Yeah, but it's only worth doing if you're going to do a shit ton of training, right? Like, you're going to swap the special ability, like 2 moves and a load of stats around. If you're just going to do like one thing, it's just not worth it. You might as well just spend the VP at that point. Alright, you have been pretty much useless. Like, I think we've used the Sash one time. So I think we're going to put this back on White Herb for now. You are going to go back to being my Sash user. You are going to... No, not you. I'm going to go back to being Citrus Berry. So I think I prefer that kind of lineup. Try Gamba for Wash, Rotom, Hydro Pump. Will it... Yeah, but just Gamba is just like that's not really how that works, right? You have to hope that it shows up. So we'll just wait until tomorrow and see if it comes up, right? What do we got? Poison. What's the core with poison? I always forget. Fighting Dark Psychic is not a bad one. What button just got pressed there? I didn't even press anything. I've got 2 Darks. Does Gardevoir usually not build speed? That's why I use the tickets. Yeah, but I don't necessarily want to use the tickets. My old friend Azumarill. Maybe I just try this team for now. See how it feels. Although this is now like double poison, double dark. I feel like it's going to be quite easy to like build against now. I feel like we're not really using Incineroar that much as well. So maybe we could do a swapping him out with something. Special attack Floette. Ooh, that might actually be really good, Baz. I think you might be onto something there. Has anyone even tried that before? I got my Dragapult as well. I love this Pokemon, but we got the Chompy Boy. We could put the old reliable back in. The issue is we want to keep a fire move. I don't think we have a fire move if we take him out. I could get rid of King Gambit. But that feels weird as well. Especially since he's my only steal. What I could do is this. Swap you to citrus, and then swap you... Wrong button. Back to leftovers. Maybe this is like something worth trying. We'll see how it goes. Although double water now is the thing. Do I even need Gary in this team? I meant use a floette. I don't have a floette. What you see is what we have, Badge. This is it. If your strategy involves something that isn't here, it's a bit awkward for us. I could put this in and just never use it. I don't even know how you're supposed to use this thing. The Mega Aggron. Like, what does Mega Aggron do? Is this even, like, built correctly? Like, those moves seem, like, usable. Full attack, full HP, a little bit of defense doesn't seem, like, great. Like, what does a competitive Aggron look like these days? Aggron build. Looks like most of the time you'd build shit tons of special defense. So you definitely wouldn't have a shit ton of attack. Spaceball 2 now is official title. It's called Spaceballs, the new one. Nice. Just need a wall that takes 8 hits to kill. I'm tempted to keep this thing. Let's do it. Let's do it. Screw it. I'm going to keep this aggro. And then I'm going to go and, like, respec this aggron, and we'll see how we do with it. We're probably going to need to get his Mega Stone as well. I've been trying to be, like... Assuming we don't already have it, we might already have it. I would like to get an Aerodactyl as well, actually. I guess we have it then? Alright. Let's train him up. Let's make him real big and strong. Oh, do we not have his Mega Stone in the game yet? Because he has Mega, right? I'm pretty sure he has a Mega. Nope, wrong button. This is probably how we want it. It is in game. Well, then we probably have it, right? And go Stealth Rock. Do we want Heavy Slam? So the more it outweigh. So it should be really good most of the time, right? Iron Defense, Body Press, Heavy Slam, last one is whatever. I mean, I guess it depends how you want to build it, right? To move to counter setups like Whirlwind. If they go setup though, don't we just set up back? I mean, we could do the body press stuff. They could probably just get like some really cheese wins out of that. The question is, do we still want the Stealth Rock? Is the next question. Check battle date and see what else is using. That's not a bad shout. It does mean leaving this menu, though. Let's have a quick peek. Alright. Battle data. Guess we'll check this out. How far down is it going to be, though? That's the next question. How unpopular is Aggron? There he is. Let's have a look. Body press, heavy slam, iron defense, earthquake. And then some, yeah, about the same people who are using earthquake are using stealth rock. Use the little minus button to switch between menus quicker. Okay. That seems quite helpful. Right, we'll go back to this again. Do that. Again, wrong button. We do that. Change this to careful. We'll go iron defense. We'll go... body press. That is the right one, yeah. Yeah. We'll go... the old heavy slam. Is there anything else we like specifically need for like coverage? This thing's gonna get beat. What specifically is gonna beat this up like real bad? It's rock steel. So ground and fighting are gonna absolutely mess us up. The issue is I don't think we specifically need anything for those types. I mean, maybe fighting. Maybe just earthquake would be the best thing to take. I don't necessarily think we need stealth rock with this thing. Ain't Lava Golem in speed though right now? That's all I know. Oh yeah. You want to get max HP, max defense, and the rest in special defense, I assume, for stats. Well, what I'm looking at here is saying that you want to max out the special defense, just so you can survive against specials, but... no point trying to wall everything and wall nothing. I get what you're saying, but then it turns it into a cheesemon, where it's only good against very specifically physical. That's the issue that I don't want to run into. Like this, it now... like, 123 special defense means it can now survive against those, so it doesn't just, like, automatically have to switch out. You don't care about physical? Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking as well. Like, what you're saying is, like, make it an absolute giga tank for physical, and then we just immediately lose as soon as the special comes out. So I think I prefer this. We'll use a training ticket. We'll go back to the box. We might not even use this guy, to be honest. Right, now... Agronite, there it is. Doesn't Sneasler just outspeed and Garchomp, then you Iron Defense? And what? Hope they can't kill you in 2 moves? Well, the logic is you don't click Iron Defense if you're staring down a physical mon, right? Or if you're staring down a physical mon that can threaten lethal. It's like, so what you're saying is, if your opponent just swaps into, like, a priority special attacker, you just die. So, like, you know, you can twist it both ways, right? Let's jump in with this and see how it feels. Oh, that's a team. That's certainly a team. The biggest issue we're going to have here is Aggron can't just sit up in front of a Corviknight. Why does he have Charizardite? Why, bro? You build to all the physical guys, then swap out on special sweepers now? Yeah, but if you go into a special sweeper and you swap out after you've already done setup, then you've just wasted a whole bunch of turns, right? So it's still not very good. Well, we're in a really bad spot here. I think we're going to do this, 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 and then just kind of pray. Because with Charizardite Y on our Gengar, I'm not feeling great about this. Watch him just send in Corviknight and we just immediately lose. Because I still just do not have anything for this Corviknight. What's Aggron's Mega ability? I could not even tell you. Whimsicott. Okay, so he's probably going to do Tailwind or Encore. If he does Encore, we're going to get absolutely cooked. But we are going to click Belly Drum. Oh, he's taunting. Okay. Okay, so now he's just going to use Tailwind, right? We're just going to play rough. I'm just going to Seed Bomb? Okay. I think we're just going to play rough again. Did he expect us to swap out? Quarter less damage from super effective. Oh, that is actually incredibly good. Right. And now we are probably just dead. I mean, I'm going to click this, but... He's using Pluck. Okay. I expected him to go full on with, Does that mean he's just not using the standard, like, iron bullshit on this guy? Shit, we'll just click buttons. At this point, we're quite happy for Azumarill to go down. He's probably going to have Roost, right? Oh my god, are we actually going to get a free kill on Corviknight? Not quite. We're just going to keep clicking the button, though. So I could have used our priority Aqua Jet there, but with a -2 power, I didn't think it would do pretty much anything. I think we send in Sneasler, because Sneasler can at least threaten this. What else has he got on the team that he could send in? Fire, Dragon, Ice, Dark. I guess we're going to just click Close Combat. This would also get us our massive speed boost. Is that Zorak in the chat? Hello, hello, Zorak. Welcome, welcome. Caught us playing some Pokemans. I still think we're about 50% win rate today, you know. I feel like we haven't, like, been losing a ton. We haven't been winning a ton. We've kind of just been right there in the middle. Go get him with a close combat. Sucker Punch, you son of a bitch. Right, we should absolutely one-tap here, though, right? There's no way he survives. Surely there's no way he survives. Yeah. Yeah. Fun stuff. I am awful at this game, Zorak. I am very, very average, I think is the way to describe me. You could maybe say slightly above average because I have a little bit of knowledge, but there is still so much I don't know about this game. And I think the only way to say I'm above average is because literal children play this game and don't know what they're doing. Well, oh, no. No! Oh, I meant... We have to swap out Gengar's Megastone. We're still using a Charizardite Y. Well, okay. And then Corviknight again! I think we're going to start you. Can we even use Aggron to much effect here? I guess we can. I'm going to try this. Let's see what he does. He has double grass. I don't even know what you open here. My gut just tells me he's going to open Corviknight. But I think if he opens Corviknight, we don't really have a good way to deal with it. Also, we literally said we're going to change the team up so that we've got some special attackers in. And we've still only got one special attacker. I think we need at least 2 special attackers in this team. Maybe we put Mega... No, but the issue is all of our special attackers are Megas. Typhlosion. Okay, Typhlosion's pretty good for us here. I think we just click Belly Drum. He's going to Will-O-Wisp us, which is annoying. But we still can get +6 even if it is going to get halved. Go Citrus Berry. Alright, then we just click Aqua Jet. He might swap out here. We'll see what he does. Okay, he is going to swap out. Turns out the Corviknight. Which, again, we just do not have a way to beat this Corviknight, unfortunately. We're just going to do what we can. He goes Iron Defense, and then we just lose the game. I hate how much power Corviknight has over us. And how just dog shit our team is against this thing. Okay, that's fine. Right, I'm going to assume that he's going to click a damaging move again. So I'm just going to get some damage in before we lose our guy. He's using Roost. Okay. Roost is so annoying, but there's not a lot we can do about it. Okay, this goes down. He's got higher defense. I don't think we're going to have anything that can realistically take this thing on. I guess we just have to send in Aggron and just hope. Mega Swagron, go! He does look pretty cool. Body press, which is super effective. That did so much damage. Oh, he crit us. Of course he crit us. Of course he crit us. Well, even if we had a chance, that crit has taken it away from us. So we are absolutely cooked here. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. The game is over. We'll just get out of here. I hate Corviknight so much. I despise that Pokemon. It does the exact same thing every time, and it just punishes me because I'm not playing special attackers that deal with it. Again, I could put Charizard in, but then I might as well take Aggron and Gengar out. It's such a annoying situation to be in. It's a situation that is unique to me because obviously we only have the Pokemon that we have. Alright. Right. Controller issue there. Alright. First things first. Gengar should have his proper stone. Next thing... I really just want more special attackers in here. That's what I really need. We just do not have access. I could just put, like, God of War in. I really want this Charizard in as well, though. Which then puts me in a weird situation where I don't need this Aggron. I have too many Pokemon that are just Megas. Their thing is that they are a Mega. And I'm like, it just doesn't help me right now. I also don't need too many Flyers. Don't need too many Dragons. 2 Fire, 2 Fire. We got 2 Poison right now. Maybe we'll just send in Dragonite and just see how he goes. I don't even know what item we're going to give him, though. Let's give him Bright Powder, screw it. Let's just go with this for now. Let's see what happens. Gone through it because of bad stomach, but I think I'd come say goodbye. Always a pleasure. Alright. Let's jump in again. At the very least... Right, Charizard doesn't have the right item on. This is something I'm really bad at, is getting everyone's items in the right places. Alright, give an item to hold. Charizardite Y. So that means we now have leftovers. I guess you can just hold leftovers. Although now we have... double dragon, double flying is a bit awkward, but it's probably fine. Alright, battle. We'll jump in. Alright. Let's jump in with this team, see what happens. Get ready to battle. I believe. I believe we can do this, guys. Double fairy, double psychic. Maybe we just open Gengar. I want the Charizard as well as the issue. I feel like Gengar is really good against this team. What have we got on our Gengar at the moment? It doesn't have a dark move. Could be a bit tricky. Probably sending in Sneasler. Maybe you just send in Dragonite as the last one. See how this goes. Alright. Maybe Dragonite wasn't the best one to send in. Because he has got 2 fairies. Slowking. Slowking's probably fine. Watch him swap out into, like, King Gambit. I think we still have to click this button, though. Because, like, the punish if he doesn't swap out is, like, so ridiculous, right? I have no idea what this Pokemon does, by the way. So we're just absolutely winging this. I assume it's a wall, because most of the slow bro line is just walls. Okay, if it's using a Focus Sash, it's probably not a wall. It's a Trick Room setter. Oh. Okay. Interesting. I mean, he should be stuck with us, so we should just click this. Eerie Spell. What is this going to do? I've no idea what move that was. I assume it was type advantage against us, but... Alright, we'll send in Dragonite here, I guess. Now that we learnt that that goes through Trick Room. I'm learning. Right, let's see what he's got. Crabominable. So he's going to Mega this. He's going to use an Ice attack. And we are going to die. I mean, we can't really swap out. So I guess we just click Extreme Speed. And then accept our fate. Man, I hate Trick Room so much. Go Extreme Speed. Yeah, that's right. I took 18% before I went down. Okay, that was probably the best outcome available for me. The issue is, this is going to be over before Trick Room falls off. We didn't even get a chance to, like, outstall it or anything, which is a shame. Alright, we're probably just going to get one-tapped. Yep. Well, not exactly the sexiest game to end the day on, but I guess it is what it is. That is going to be it, though. So we'll go ahead and head over here. That is going to be the end of today's stream. We did a whole 3 hours there, which was pretty good. Again, we went up a rank. We didn't climb as much as I would have liked to, but I think we did learn quite a lot. We learned a lot about Trick Room. We learned a lot about specific Pokemon, how they're used. So the point is, the more that I play, the better we'll get, right? And that's the important thing, right? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And we are going on this journey together, which is exciting. I do quite enjoy this game, even though, again, we're not very good at it. But I will be back again on Sunday. I probably am going to do Reshef. I think Reshef is the plan on Sunday. Because I do really like playing the old GBA games. And again, I could just keep playing Duel Links and just keep playing Rush. But I don't want to, like, burn out on it. And I don't want to just, like, grind it out for, like, no reason. Playing the same old decks over and over and over again. So I think we're not going to bother with that. So I think we are probably going to go back onto Reshef. But thank you guys for watching. It's been a pleasure as always. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye!